Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the Ministry of Industry, Advanced Technology of the United Arab Emirates, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, and the organizers of the Global Manufacturing and Industrialization Summit for inviting me to speak today. Has the COVID-19 pandemic made the transition to cleaner energy more urgent? Many people are asking this question as they seek a way out of our present global emergency, particularly now that the economic slowdown resulting from COVID-19 has provided us a glimpse of a decarbonized industrial future. The subject of the special report being launched today, a world with cleaner skies, fewer polluting cars, and a wildlife reclaiming its natural habitat. As widespread as its impacts have definitely been, and as difficult as the rebuilding effort will certainly be, COVID-19 is ultimately a solvable problem. Climate change, on the other hand, is an emergency for which we will not recover without far-reaching social and economic changes, a fact our leadership in the United Arab Emirates has long understood. We knew before the pandemic that more investments was needed to decarbonize our economies and limit the increase in global average temperature to 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. That is to say even more than the roughly $300 billion now invested in renewable energies annually. As a symptom of our mass production, over-consumption, and over-reliance on concentrated supply chains, COVID-19 has helped to bring those risks more clearly into view. And it has confronted us with a simple choice. Either we attempt to delay or redouble our efforts to realize viable solutions to the world's sustainability challenges. And as technological innovation increases its cost efficiencies and expands its potential uses, renewable energy will find its way into more products, more services, and more solutions. Clean power generation will become more decentralized and increasingly dispatchable, and it will create more high-value jobs. The prospects of producing renewable energy in vast quantities, cost competitively, will potentially unlock other clean fuels, particularly hydrogen. In fact, a solution we have been monitoring very closely at Masdar over the past decade for use in power generation, in energy storage, and in transportation. However, the shift to a low carbon economy will not necessarily be linear, nor will groundbreaking technologies bring it about alone. The current resilience of the global renewable energy sector owes much to the unwavering commitment of countries like the United Arab Emirates, which have nurtured the necessary regulatory and commercial condition for sustainable technology solution to thrive. Ever since the financial downturn of 2008, policymakers have advocated clean fiscal stimulus to help national economies. The call for public sector-led sustainable investments will grow and countries will try to emerge from COVID-19 crisis. One of the more significant changes since Masdar was established nearly 15 years ago has been the definite shift in public attitudes towards climate change here in the Middle East, particularly among our youth, who in many cases have gone from being indifferent towards climate change to being sustainability champions. Today, these changes in the public mindset are influencing our business practices, social behavior, consumption patterns, and even our regulatory framework. For example, the adaptation of the guiding principle on sustainable finance by the UAE's leading financial authorities in Abu Dhabi earlier this year clearly expressed the expectation of all stakeholders for more action on climate change. We must continue to build on the broad consensus in the United Arab Emirates and all nations around the world to ensure we meet our sustainability targets. As we recover from COVID-19, doing so will remain an urgent as ever. Thank you.